Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is your 2022 Arnold Classic prediction list, and I will be giving you guys an entire top 10 prediction. So, all of these names, whereas originally there was several more names on this, namely Nathan Diasha, Rafael Brandao, oh goodness, Akeem Williams. That's a lot of big names, and I'm sure glad that I did not make a prediction list before I found out all those guys were not competing, because it makes things even more confusing. All those guys that I just named that are not in this would have made it even more difficult to set up this list without breaking a few hearts. And I have to say, guys, with these athletes, there is just no way that you can set this up without feeling like you've ripped somebody off, or you're underestimating somebody. It's just impossible. So, hey, if you get rated low, count that as the pressure being off, as far as this channel is concerned anyway. But guys, toughen up, thicken up your skin. I mean, Brett Wilkin was upset about Nick Strength and Power not putting him in his top 6. But anyway, guys, it is what it is. And without further ado, in 10th place, I have this gentleman. This is Fabio Giga Rezende. He's a new guy. He's a new guy to the scene, I should say. I'm sure for him and his long-term fans. He ain't no new bodybuilder. He's been around the block a time or two. He's a big dude. He looks like a big dude anyway, all the way big dude. But I have to put him last because I've never seen him up against the best of the best. So hopefully he can prove me wrong. I'd like to see some new names on the horizon. Brazilian dude. But anyway, guys, 10th place, unfortunately. And it gets even more unfortunate. In 9th place, I have this guy. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Cedric McMillan, he is no spring chicken anymore. And his last performance, well, he kind of proved to us that he doesn't have it anymore. To think that you're going to place low, to walk off. I mean, there's got to be some sort of, you got some problems upstairs as far as bodybuilding is concerned. You don't think maybe you think you're better than you really are. And hey, maybe in your day, Cedric, you were an Arnold Classic champion, but 2022, I got him in 9th. And in 8th place, Max Charles? I thought I was a Max supporter. Well, I am. The fact that he consistently places lower than even after I set up the pictures, they often place him a lot lower than I would have him. I have to go with 8th for Max Charles. And this is how I think the judges will be placing them. This is not how I think, I like Max Charles. Hey, from the front, he's the winner of the entire event. I apologize. A little tongue-tied, but you know what? We'll leave that in there. In 7th place, Regan Grimes, the Canadian boy. You figured old Max Muscle would have tried to support Regan Grimes and give him a high placing at the Arnold Classic, considering that we are both Canucks, we're both Canadians. Well, the thing of it is, this is how I think the judges will place them. This is not me saying Regan Grimes, he's not ready to place high at the Arnold Classic. It's a very difficult list to set up. And there's nowhere you can put Regan that says this is exactly where he's going to land. Hey, the judges might very well put him in the first call out, in which case he won't even come close to 7th place. So, hey, Regan, one of my favorite structures, aesthetically pleasing, awesome. I got him in 7th. And in 6th place, I can hear you guys now. But Max Muscle, you said all the while Brett Wilkin will win the Arnold Classic. And now you have him in 6th? Wow. Like I said, guys, I've been looking at all their pictures, their prep pictures, heading into the Arnold Classic, and every time I look at one of them, I figure, geez, this guy's going to win. This guy's going to win. This guy's going to come close to winning. And then when you set it all up, And you look at all the big names. I mean, hey, I got Brett Wilkin beating Regan Grimes. Regan Grimes and Max Charles and Cedric McMillan. So you figured a guy like Brett Wilkin would be happy with that. But, hey, aside from Akeem Williams, I believe that Nick had him also in 6th. So, or was it 7th? No, he did his top 6, I think. Put Akeem there. Said he put Brett in 7th, but he said that after he knew Brett was upset. So maybe he even had him lower. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I apologize, Brett. I'd like to see you in that first call out. In which case, 6th place, just like a Regan Grimes, if he gets in that first call out, and the rest will be history. Anyway, it's going to be an exciting event. And in 5th place, Steve Kuklow. Steve Kuklow, hey, he placed 2nd last year at the Arnold Classic. Anybody? Well, Nick Strength and Power said he did in one of his videos. Wasn't there another guy there that placed 2nd? No, maybe not. Yeah, must. Yeah. Anyway, obviously it was Ian Valier. We'll call him Valier. He doesn't like that. So, anyway, guys, mostly everybody in the bodybuilding community can agree that Steve Kuklow was perhaps the runner-up to Nick Walker last year at the Arnold Classic. And the year before, gosh darn it, what did he place? 4th? So, look for Steve Kuklow to not place low at this Classic. Not to win, but could even get higher than 5th. In 4th place, I have Justin Rodriguez. Wow. What a prediction for this guy. He's hot. I'm telling you right now. He's hot to trot. I believe he got 4th last year at the Arnold Classic. So mathematically, you never know. It's going to be a battle. I'm telling you right now. If Cedric McMillan comes in and Fabio comes in, surprises us all, you could literally pick names out of a hat. And that could be your prediction list. And you never know. You might be right. But Justin Rodriguez, prove me right, man. 3rd place, I have Sampson Dota. This could be a surprise to a lot of people. I just think Sampson Dota, I don't think the judges are going to expect him to bring the package that he is going to bring. I think he's going to be massive. He's tall. He's got an outstanding structure. I just think he's going to be looking huge. He's going to be looking in shape. And when the judges see him next to everybody, they're going to think, I think we may have overlooked Sampson. And that's how a guy like that can get in that all-important top 3 placing. But really, guys, Steve Kuklow, Brett Wilkin, Regan Grimes, Justin Rodriguez, there's any number of gentlemen that could get into this sweet spot. But I'm behind you, Sampson. Prove me right, man. Prove me right. Because there's going to be a lot of people upset. No matter who you put in this all-important 3rd place position, you're going to have guys that are going to be upset. And girls. But anyway, in 2nd place, William Bonac. Should be no surprise. Kind of sapped the anticipation out of this one, but it's going to be mathematical. The way William Bonac is ranked. For sure. They're putting him in the first call out. No doubt. And hey, the guy deserves it. I honestly think that he is going to bring an outstanding package. Not his best, but hey, what the heck? It's going to be better than we seen at the Olympia. And anyway, I think it's going to be enough to defeat everybody else. Besides, of course, the number 1 man, the winner, Brandon Curry. He will be your 2022 Arnold Classics champion, in my opinion. And I am sure if I did a poll, it would be staggering. It would be staggering the amount of people that think Brandon Curry will stroll into this event in Ohio and win the Arnold Classics, the 2nd biggest show of the year. I'm sure it's been an onion in this man's ointment that he placed 2nd at the Mr. Olympia event. I'm sure it is getting at him. He is hungry for a title. I know it's not the Olympia, but the Arnold Classic will do. get a hold of that big brass statue or whatever they make it out of. Could be made out of iron. Of Arnold hitting that tilted rear double bicep. I think that's the pose, isn't it? Yeah, with the Arnold Classic trophy? Yeah, sure. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Like I said, this was a difficult one to set up. Gotta break some hearts, and you gotta award some people a high place. It's gonna be a close matchup, and it is going to be better than the Olympia as far as anticipation and seeing where the judges put the call-outs, who the first call-out, second call-out. It's going to be a very important second call-out as well. Maybe even more important. Whoever's going to get into that third place position, I think, is going to be the winner, the uncrowned winner of the Arnold Classic. Hit thumbs up, subscribe. Have a great day.